This is CNN.
Who says that you can't teach an old dog new tricks? You can if your four-legged friend is like Wizard. Wizard is a world champion Frisbee catcher, and at age 9, he's already a Hall of Famer. In fact, Wizard's trainer, Peter Bloeme, a world Frisbee champion himself, shows dog lovers how to teach their canines to be Frisbee pros in his brand new book, Frisbee Dogs. Welcome, Peter. Now, I just have to ask you, you knew that this dog was it from the very beginning. I mean, from the very first Frisbee catch. So, is this a specially bred dog?
Well, he is a border collie, but virtually any dog can be a successful Frisbee catcher. There have been several world champions that were mutts just gotten at the Humane Society. I started him, in fact, though, when he was 3 months old. The best way was I kind of tricked him into it. I'd feed him his dog food out of the Frisbee, and that way at an early age he wouldn't feel uncomfortable around it and he'd start to get a little possessive of it. And from there I'd just slide across the floor like that, and he'd chase after it because I'd be throwing his food dish away, and of course I couldn't do that. And from there you start to roll the Frisbee, and depending if you have a pup or not, and you can go into some of the short throws.
Well, we want to see this dog in action. I mean, we really want to see how this thing works. I know that it has to do with the throw, however.
That's correct. We've seen many excellent dogs, and they just weren't very good because their owners couldn't throw the Frisbee. That's why I put a whole section on the book on throwing. Here are some short, flat throws. Ready, Wizard? Catch, 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 catch. Good boy. Those are just, of course, short throws, and that's what you want to use when you're starting out, and we're limited to space in here. So demonstrate some other deliveries. Here we have the verticals. And of course, whenever you're working with the dog, it's important to give them lots of praise and encouragement. You want this to be a fun event for your dog. Upside down, catch, 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 catch. Good boy. And the most difficult is the end over end, where you actually flip the Frisbee. It's also the butterfly. Concentrate. You're getting... No, I'm just kidding. Come on. Back up. Catch. Try. Catch. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Excellent. 4 out of 5.
Wonderful. Now, this dog is a dog that you start training at what age?
I started Wizard at 3 months old, but you don't have to. If you have an older dog, as long as they have the energy and enthusiasm, you can start virtually any age. But as a responsible pet owner, always check your veterinarian first to make sure that the dog is ready to go and is in good shape. Do I have to worry about my dog's teeth? I mean, I was watching your dog catch those Frisbees with his teeth. I mean, isn't he taking some risk over there? Well, it's better that he's catching them in his teeth than I am. What will happen is they'll slowly wear down, but it's really not a dangerous kind of situation. What you don't want to do is when they're a pup, just starting out, take the big Frisbee and throw it at them. There are littler size discs that you can use that are about 3 inches in diameter, and those are a lot safer because you don't want to knock their teeth out or knock their head off at an early age. Is there anything we should know not to do? I mean, clearly you're a responsible dog owner, and we all feel very strongly about our pets, don't want to harm them. What should we be careful of beyond what you've just said? Well, other than check with your vet before starting out, you don't want, when they're a pup, to encourage leaping too much, to stress their lower legs and their joints. You want them to physically get strong, and by that time, they're about 6 or 7 months old, their adult teeth are in. You can start having them do some of the jumping tricks, jumping over the back, over the leg, taking the Frisbee out of your mouth. Would you be kind enough to show us some of the championship shots so that we can see what this dog can do when he's called upon for peak performance? Well, you saw some of them. Basically, it's kind of team effort. In the competition, there are hundreds throughout the country, local events. There's 6 regionals and a world championships. That sponsor, Come and Get It Dog Food. What you want to do is mix up short, medium, and long throws. What we did was we did some choreography. Like that. So we'd do simultaneous move where we'd roll together. Then I'd have them do some through, and of course name Whirlin' Wizard. I think we're starting to get out of frame. And then do some of the catches. We also, over here, have them take the Frisbee out of my mouth. And, of course, my dentist loves this one. Shut up! We're trying to get it to the camera. Over here, Wiz. Down, stay. Okay? David Lemon loved that one. Nice kiss. And then, Wizard, over here. One of the most difficult tricks to teach him was not to catch the Frisbee, but to bounce it back without catching it. That's called tapping the Frisbee. Wizard was the only dog, the first dog to do that. Tap, good boy, tap, good boy, tap. Now we'll try to get him to tap the Frisbee and catch his own tap. It's very difficult. Ready? Tap, catch. Yes, almost. Good try. Come here. Tap, catch. All right.
Oh, that deserves a
Come
standing
here.
ovation.
Good boy. Roll. Roll. No. Through. Down. Roll. Good boy. So what we like to do is mix up short ones with the long ones. And of course, we can only really do the short ones here, but it'll be like this. And boom, a long one. And then, of course, we do some whirls. Go, go, go. And then have jump over the leg. Jump. Like that. And finally, of course, you finish with a real long one, about 60, 70 yards in competition. It's a time event, and there are 90 seconds of competition. It's judged in 4 categories: leaping ability, how high the dog jumps, and of course that's relative to the dog's size. Then you have execution, how many catches the dog makes, showmanship, and I'm sure there's another level of difficulty. Sometimes they escape me, but the World Championships are coming up in Washington, D.C. on September 28th. People would like to come out. It's the west side of the Monument Grounds, Washington Monument. It's a free event, and it's spectacular.
Peter, I thank you for that. This was spectacular. It was a lot of fun, and it's fun to watch the dog waiting and anticipating your next move. Thank you for showing us what a real champion, 2 real champions look like.